Hey guys, welcome back. Part 4. Hey little kid, you're trying to fight a witcher. Part 4 of the playthrough. Last hour approximately of my weekend, unfortunately. Tomorrow I have to get back into this pretty mind-numbing work week. But let's look at the bright side. Still have an hour of Toussaint screwing around left. Screwing around in Toussaint. Always nice. Ah, a note. Guillaume's scrap paper. The hell? That's probably a quest item, I guess. Ah, here it is. Guillaume's scrap paper. Guillaume's attempts at poetry. O fair Vivienne, thou hast dove's eyes within thy locks. Thy lips are like a thread of scarlet. Thy two breasts are like jugs of milk. Thy two breasts are like young roes that are twins. Illegible line. Thy hands are like two white moons. When, oh when, shalt thou glance at me? Pretty funny. Noble Alondra. Shall I take it? Yes. I will not read it, because I've already read a lot at the ending of the last episode. Invitation to the hare hunt. Let's read it. It's probably a side quest. Invitation to the hare hunt. The hare's been up to all sorts of mischief. While the unicorn slept, he stole his horn. When the phoenix was away, he stole its egg, and he plucked the golden fish from King Cormoran's pond. The Supreme Court of Creatures thus called for a hare hunt, and that cowardly beast ran off fast as he could, losing all his prizes along the way, and found himself a hiding place. Answer the court's call and head to the palace gardens to join the hare hunt. Recover all the hare's prizes, find the hare himself, and you shall receive your just reward. In the name of Her Illustrious Highness, the Supreme Court of Creatures. That was actually the hare hunt in the quest that we just did. With finding those objects and trying to discover the whereabouts of... I think his name was Regis or something. Let's see what his name was. It was a main quest. No, we should go to complete it. And fight the beast. Here, I guess this is the one, and it was... 1 second, I'm finding it. Milton. It is the top paragraph, last sentence. They deduced the likely identity of its next victim, who could very well prove to be Milton the Perak Peran. So then Regis is probably that guy that the other vampire that we have to get to. Let's see. Meet Regis at Mare Lachaise Long Cemetery. Yes. So Milton and Regis. Alright, we were going... The plan was to get to the blacksmith and the armorer. To see what they have. Hello, dude.
Armor chromed, engraved or fluted, whatever your heart's desire.
Show me what you got.
Let's see what you got in stock.
Holy shit, that is all for higher levels. So we'll just leave that be. I could take some glyphs, I could buy them, but no, just leave it be. Crafting. We could. The feline boots and the griffin boots. That is actually, you can craft it now from nothing, but from scratch. But Actually, if I would have continued my main game character, I already crafted all that stuff. So I actually don't want to spend my money and commodities on making armor that I already made. So I think it's best before making all kinds of stuff. This is 150 armor. I wonder what I have now. But I think there's also this quest that we have to, that Jennifer gave us. Maybe that a grandmaster or whatever. Maybe he could make this the best new armor as well. Because this ursine and feline and griffin armor, that is all actually old news. These are. I already had those from the base game. But can't you? I cannot compare it, right? What? I think I can. Like the green numbers to the right is comparatively to what I have now, because now I only have like with the shirt on, and the shirt is like 1 point of armor. So indeed, it is plus 119 to get to 120. So that is the comparison to what I have currently equipped. But this one I do not recognize. Warrior's leather jacket. This one is new, I guess. For the rest, feline, griffine, ursine. Yeah, superior and stuff. Let's see what the superior armors will be. Approximately 180, 165, 185. Yeah, so it's all around 180. And I'm wondering what I have now. First, let's equip it all. Repair this one. Or I said first let's equip it all, and of course mean first let's repair it all. Not even sure. Light, medium. Okay, I'm going to go with these, I guess. They are... Let's just simply repair everything. Fuck it. Oh. Remove, upgrade, dismantle. Nope, won't be doing that. So I will leave the...
So long.
Well, what a weird crutch lab does Geralt have. Anyways, I will leave the upgrading of stuff for now, because I think there is like... There's a quest, I guess, which from... What's her name? Jennifer. One moment. I think we had to find some kind of cemetery. Search for Moreau's grave at Orlemur Cemetery using your richer sensors. It was a warm summer evening, or perhaps a cool yet sunny morning. The weather and time are of no import. What matters is the day Geralt received a letter from Jennifer, who informed him about a most unusual discovery she had recently made. She'd found mention of research conducted by a Professor Moreau on Witcher mutations. It seemed this professor's workshop could be found in Toussaint. Geralt, realizing the importance of this discovery, decided to find this laboratory. The first step would be to find the professor's journal, which, according to Yen, had been buried with him. Okay, that's actually not about armor, it's about mutations. So I wonder whether it is actually even possible to get better armor in this game, besides the griffin, ursine, feline, and the other one. Bear, maybe? Bear armor? Because those armors, they are all stemming from the main game. I was hoping that actually Blood and Wine would have its own dedicated or new armors. Here, my own Kaer Morhen armor, 195, is already stronger than... Oh. It's already stronger than those superior Ursine, Feline and whatever armors. Because my Kaer Morhen armor... Yeah, it's of course a medium armor, so it's not a light one, but doesn't matter. But that's 195. Okay, shall I take this one? More armor, but less specific resistances. Bludgeoning, slashing, resistance to damage from monsters. Yeah, I have no idea. Let's see how it looks. The looks also make a difference. No, this really looks retarded. Looks like a clown, Geralt. Jesus. Alright, but these are actually, I do think, are better. So we have, yeah, except for resistance from monsters. But I am going with the 2 cents color garment gauntlets. Let's see how they look comparatively. Yeah, it doesn't matter that much. I find those leather gauntlets actually pretty cool. I must say I really dislike Geralt's boots. That bluish color, I find it a bit gayish. So as soon as I find, or maybe I can craft some.
Armor chromed,
Craft some new boots.
fluted, whatever your heart's desire.
Craft something for me? Look, got this diagram.
Right, so that armor, that was 195 that we have now. So even if I would get the superior, that's the highest level, I guess. 185, 165. So it's Griffin, Feline, Ursine. There was another flavor, I guess. Ursine, Griffin, Feline. I don't really see it. I thought there were 4 types. Besides the warrior's leather jacket. Anyways, it is all way lower level. So I do think this game will eventually throw some new armors at us. Because these are all simply pretty irrelevant. But let's see if we can craft some new boots. Where the hell are boots? Here are boots. Yeah, they are all really way less sturdy. Less protection. Even the superior ones. So I am going to simply leave that be. Light gear, medium, heavy. So Ursine heavy, Griffin medium, Feline light. Okay, no. Oh, by the way, you could make them in the middle. You could upgrade them to Grandmaster level so that they unlock bonuses. Bonus for 3 pieces. Bonus for 6 pieces. Six pieces, so you have boots, chest, gauntlets, How can you equip 6 pieces? There are only 4 types of pieces you can equip. Boots, chests, gauntlets and trousers. Maybe also with the 2 swords, yeah, then it becomes 6. Whatever. Nothing to craft in here. No more boots. Or no, not yet new boots. Okay, let's sharpen our tool. Alright, that is a bit a shame that there's no animation for that. Like in Skyrim, that's a pretty cool animation. Alright, let's see if this guy has some cool swords.
Ah, a professional. I like to trade with your kind. You actually appreciate quality workmanship.
What have you got there?
Okay, a couple of swords. That's actually quite a bit stronger than I have currently. But that's a shame, I find. That's in Skyrim you can really in 3D see what you're buying. Here it's such a vague little 2D picture that it's almost like a drawing. That it's really hard to tell how this weapon looks in real life. It's a bit of a shame. Let's see, this is magic and this is master. Steel sword, where's the damage output? Square steel swords. Okay, so we have a steel sword without damage output. It's also weird. Required level 1. 405. 1435. Okay, I have no idea, but whatever. Junk. Weapon repair kits. Journeymans. Okay, let's just buy all this stuff, why not? Master weapon repair kit. It's all not that expensive. Perun runestone. Why not? Oh man, it's so annoying when my cursor takes off because my thumbstick is sticky. Chance to poison, these are runestones. Chance to stun, chance to freeze, chance to poison. Okay, maybe it's handy to see what it does. Doesn't say so. It's a bit of a weird menu. Sometimes it simply doesn't display relevant items like damage, like this one. What the hell is this? Cured draconite leather. But also with this was really one of the things, this menu, inventory menu, the display of which was something that really bummed me out when starting The Witcher 3 for the first time. I had such high hopes. Because you really have to put your own imagination in here to make up in your mind what it actually all is. Because it's quite, I wouldn't say they took a shortcut, but like the easy way out. But it's pretty easy to simply make 100 of these little pictures and call it something. Before in Skyrim it was actually an item that you could look at and view and turn around and do stuff with. And here you really have to, for instance, I have no idea what, god damn it, I have no idea what this is or this without reading. Yeah, okay, that the amber or the diamond I could make up, but this or this or this, you really have to read it. The description, it doesn't really speak for itself, and so it really comes down a bit to your imagination also, what how it would really feel like besides in game or look like instead of these very minimal 2D pictures. But okay, sorry, enough complaining. It's a very cool game, but that inventory I would say that really could take an upgrade. And again, the HUD is turned off, and still these crafting diagrams notifications pop up. I really don't care for that. Oh, by the way, let's see, besides what he had for sale, let's see if he can craft some cool stuff.
Professional. I like...
Blah, blah.
Like you to craft.
Alright, components, swords. No, it's all way, again, Ursine, Griffin, and Feline, and they are all way weaker than what I have currently equipped. So really, Blood and Wine is actually really a DLC for later game startings in the primary campaign. Like only if you are indeed already at the end of your upgrades. It's for the Ursine and the Feline, etc. armors and stuff. Only then is it best to start Blood and Wine, because even the base outfit in that you get when you start anew in Blood and Wine is
So long.
more powerful than fully upgraded special armors from the main game. Okay, but anyway, we are here. Let's save the game. Let's save the recording while we're at it. And our plan was to get to the armorer. I did that. Let's now get to our new estate, Corvo Bianco, if I'm not mistaken. Let's casually take Roach.
Run, Roach.
Oh, sorry, little boy. Driving my horse over your head. I think that is our estate.
Go, go.
So let's get the hell there. Oh.
Keep calm. Start no pros.
Okay, okay. It's a quite admonishing voice.
Move it.
Yeah, Roach, move it, god damn it. Was this our estate? Don't even remember. Looks a bit different. But maybe this is the backside. No, I don't think this was our estate. But then, where is our estate?
Slow now.
That is the palace, I guess. Yeah, there's the palace. I think our estate might be over there. Is it that building over there? No, I don't think so.
Slower.
Some kind of grape trees or something.
Faster. Move it.
Let's check it out. Oh, let's take the little bridge over here. Cool how the hooves
Faster.
of the horse emit a different sounds when walking on wood. Come on, Roach. Okay, this is actually not really wise what I'm doing now. Getting into the wilderness while not wanting to get into a fight. Well, chances are pretty big that we will encounter a monster or two. The house at the beach. Man, it really feels a bit indeed like the south of France. And it's actually an abandoned house. But I will not start exploring everything blindly. This is most likely a location in a quest. So we'll just save it for the quest itself.
Faster.
Holy shit. Beautiful. It really feels, indeed, it emits almost warmth. This game world. It's really well done. Compared to Velen or the Skellige Isles. It's really distinctive. That was the tavern where it all started. So our house is over here. It is actually the house of a murdered guy. But yeah, the king is dead, long live the king. We got it gifted. Hey, a little dog.
Move it.
Cool. Right,
Come on now.
very well done with the lake all the way in the distance to the right. The sun setting. Yes, it's very well done. The little butterflies. It all gives like this thick feeling, like it's like a thick, almost humid atmosphere.
Come on.
Which is vibrant and alive.
Slower.
Right. Our home. Very well done. It almost looks way more detailed than the main game. Like, for instance, a little wall like this, which has a mural and different types of bricks, and weathered. It's weathered. It's a little bit of concrete and mortar, I guess the word is. 1 second. It is very detailed. And I'm not even rocking it in 4K. Cement. English. I'm pretty sure it's mortar, but I'm not sure. One second, I think cement is... yeah, it's just an English word. But now I'm wondering then what mortar means. Cement, alright, just mortar and pestle I know. But let's just see what mortar means. Brick and mortar is bakstenen and cement. Okay, but then why isn't brick and mortar simply called brick and cement? Holy shit, I was just quickly checking out Google and suddenly the sun has gone. Time for us to rock the torch, which has a really whitish glow compared to the main game, which is much more yellowish, if I'm not if I'm remembering correctly. Anyways, doesn't matter. Let's get into our house.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Fawlty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corfu Bianca. I previously served with distinction at the Nibley family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rombbb, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinarily demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Boleus of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Boleus, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Boleus.
By the way, I said that we got this house from somebody that died. I was thinking about the guy, the victim of the vampire in this, that was put in the cellar. But that was actually not the owner. As just this guy just explained, the owner had to sell it because of financial troubles to the Duchess, and who then gifted it to us. But let's take a tour.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill. Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Beautiful.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him. As
Holy
was my
shit, the
great
clouds
aunt.
disappeared,
In
I
fact,
guess.
she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. she dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Also very good audio, immersive audio. Like walking besides those fires, you hear it whispering.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Also the reflection of the light in Geralt's, check it out, in his sword. I saw it pretty clear when the first time walking, but now Geralt is a bit farther. The camera is farther away, that's a bit weird. Here, now the camera is close again. It's probably only when we are close to this dude.
Baron Rossel
Check it
ordered
out.
the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and
Yes.
olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now either.
This is really cool for immersion, stuff like this. Just taking a small stroll to the Toussaint countryside.
Down
Very
below
cool.
lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days. Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Funny story. Although I didn't really get the reason why he wanted to do suicide. Beautiful, and also it's a pretty detailed.
Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
But it's pretty detailed far ahead, like in the far distance. Usually that's really low detail and really, yeah, sometimes abhorrent to look at. But this really feels like one really coherent world stretched far away. You have it also in Kingdom Come Deliverance, and to a certain extent also in Skyrim if you mod it enough. But that doesn't mean that it deserves a compliment either way. The only thing is the skybox, the clouds, they are in my view a bit too sharp textured compared to the ground objects, like the trees, the bushes. Seems a bit more sharper than the bottom half of the screen, the top half. Doesn't matter, it looks still very cool either way. You check out these roses. It's pretty cool detail.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Yeah, that's the only thing I find a bit pitiful, is that in Skyrim you could really almost pick up everything. And it's really like physically correct objects. You could throw them, you could drop them. And here it's all part of a fixed scenery, or how do you call it? Environment. But yeah, you cannot have it all. It's more static instead of dynamic.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
For sure. That's also cool. If this really gets upgraded, then you have like some sense of progression. I really like that mural over there. It really gives it an air of authenticity.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Also the little moss on this ornament.
as you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Cool.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, we shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corvo Bianco is a beautiful estate. One must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
It reminds a bit of the Heartfire expansion or DLC in Skyrim, where you could also get your own place and upgrade it. Let's renovate it.
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
I wanted first to check out the house, how it looks now, before upgrading it. So so we can see the difference. Actually, I also like it a bit like it is now, like a bit older and more rough. Is this the front door? Okay. With the bedroom over here, I guess. Yes. Yeah, okay, it's a bit too rough, but still with a bit of candles. Some candles really make it... Here's a weapon rack, also reminiscent of Skyrim. But with some candles and stuff, it already and a cool mural again. Is that the same mural? 2 glasses of wine and 2 barrels. Let's check it out, I'm just curious. Yes, it is. Anyways, with a bit of candlelight and cool lighting, it is somewhat cozy. You're cool. Also the reflection of the light on the wood of that lacquered painted chair. Really cool. Those little details really make it feel lifelike. Alright, this was storage. Or no, let's put it on. Or a guest bedroom, but for now it was storage, if I remember him saying it. If I remember that correctly. We have dining table. What do we have more? What was in here? Kitchen. It's really cool. It's like a similar type of setting, but a totally different philosophy of how to go about it compared to Skyrim. And I find them equally have their fun. They both have their pros and cons, I find. Okay, let's renovate the house.
How might I be of service, sir?
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rombb's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
Yes.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state.
3 days. That's pretty quick for a house renovation.
Anything else you require, sir?
Yes, do the grounds as well. Why not?
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rombbb once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Know what?
No,
Changed my
no
mind.
other options.
Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today, but I wanted to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to answer your every question, sir.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Alright, let's see what happens when those renovator guys come in a day. So, let's wait a day. And then let's wait till daylight. And let's see if they're busy. Yes, they are. Pretty cool. Holy shit, they are
Stomach growls like an angry wolf.
pretty busy.
Ah!
Watch out for your fingers, man. Holy shit, we have like a whole
A witcher.
staff over here.
Use one around here.
Such swords as a witcher wears on his back is to lose one's virility. And not even Reginald's jewels can help.
You spout
Greetings and
poppycock.
welcome!
That's the long and the short of it. Cheap shenanigans. I can't see a thing.
Alright, let's wait 2 more days and then the house should be ready, I guess. Let's check the internals. No, that's pretty much the same. So we were waiting 1 day, let's wait another day.
Stew for stew.
They're still doing their stuff. Just like on the inside. Let's wait another day. And I did hear, yeah, they're ready. Very cool.
You'll soon need the coffee.
It's also a bit more quiet, at least, at the main courtyard. It was a bit too busy for my taste. Let's see if they redid those gardens that he was telling us about. No, they were supposed to be here. Okay, so those gardens maybe are another upgrade option, I have no idea. But they don't really feel much improved compared to what the house Carl showed earlier. But there is a good layer of paint on the house with some nice artwork. We have a better dining table, way better. This is for the armor. We have a way better bedroom. Let's check the kitchen. We even have nice food everywhere. Silver plates, cutlery, fully stocked provisions, supply, storage space over here. Let's check the guest bedroom in this side table. Holy shit, I think we have a bit too much food for just one regular witcher. What the hell is this? Parchment or something? Cannot interact with it. Yes, this looks better for the guests. And I must say these little wooden planks I find a bit shabby. But maybe that's done on purpose so that there is some light fall or whatever. Those holes in between them. It's also really cool. If you look from here, you do notice that room, like the lighting behind the wooden planks. So it's not like it's not drawn anymore, that room. Like they could have easily done that you wouldn't see anything except black in between the planks, but you actually can see through the planks also from here. So that also again gives a sense of spaciousness, of realism, that the room doesn't disappear when you walk out of it. It's still there just as much as when we stepped into it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with these upgrades. It's a pretty high house actually. No idea how to get over there at the first floor, but whatever. Let's check if we can upgrade further. Maybe that garden.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed. And I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
How might I be of service, sir?
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
The grounds,
Starting to get
the
into
garden.
this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables, or return Madame Bolis's garden to its former verdancy?
Very cool. I will do it later, but
If
very
you don't
cool
mind,
that there are
I'd rather
multiple
postpone
upgrade
talking about
tiers.
renovations. Need to ask you something else.
Of course, sir, as you wish.
That's all for...
Very cool. Really gives a sense of owning the house, having those multiple upgrade options. But I'm not spending all my coin on it now. I only have 6,000 left. Let's first check what there was in the cellar.
They're so heroic. We had to.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think.
Holy shit. It's like a chemistry setup.
Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
Julius Ban Gave's letter. Alright. Bombs and potions have gained an additional charge. No items to dismantle. In the lab you can transform mutagons taken from monsters into their basic versions. For example, you can turn a wraith mutagon into a lesser green mutagon. You can upgrade basic mutagons into their more powerful versions using the alchemy panel. If you find the right formulae, you can also change mutagons' colors. Very cool. The color changing, that actually makes more flexibility with regards to personal upgrading. Because I guess those mutagons only really grant extra attack power and stuff, or whatever you have equipped when the corresponding color is there. And if you are able to change colors, that probably gives some added flexibility. Let's read the letter. That we just found. Letter explaining the functions of the alchemy table found in the core of Bianco states. To whomever finds this letter, my name is Julius Bangave, and if you're reading these words, I'm surely long dead. As befits one of my station and familial connections, I was sent to study at Barnard, the famed school for mages. Yet I was never to complete those studies. For the entire duration of my life, magic held but a weak hold over a soul ravaged by a passion for organic alchemy. It was to that most wondrous of sciences I dedicated the most beautiful years of my life, and the table beside which you now most surely stand is the fruit of those labors of love. If you are a fellow lover of alchemy, I hazard to guess you will be filled with rapture to behold my discovery. If, however, that marvelous science is unknown to you, please heed my advice. Drop this letter, step away from the table, and never return. The practice of alchemy by amateurs can lead to injury and even death. If you did not drop this letter after that last paragraph, you are no stranger to alchemy. Thus, I shall now reveal to you in a few brief words that is not brief, Julius. The fundaments of the alchemy table I designed. Leaving aside all unnecessary detail, my chief discovery consisted of a formula and tools allowing for the transmutation of mutagons taken from monsters into mutagons of the more common sort. I know this sounds highly unlikely, but I have proven with utmost certainty that this is possible. The workings of this transmutation are simple. One must simply make use of the table which I designed. As an expert in the arcane art of alchemy, you certainly already know your way around such devices. If you are but an amateur, a member of the hoi polloi, who has by accident wandered to this abandoned place, back away, lest your ignorance do your grievous harm. You are surely asking yourself why I hid my discovery from the world, why I did not share my formula with the community of alchemists. Well, let us say, I have forever been regarded as eccentric, aloof, and I've always believed it is pure chance and not men themselves that determine destiny. Furthermore, I have never sired offspring and have no desire to entrust my opus to a mere acquaintance. I thus concluded the best solution was to hide my table and trust that chance will, if my theory is correct, bring a man here who shall know how to make use of it, whom it shall delight and to whom it will prove of great use. Whether I'm right or wrong, time will tell. Use my gift wisely and fare you well. Julius Bangave, alchemist. Thanks, Julius. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. I will get back here as soon as I have some cool mutagons to transmute or transform. Right, and this room should now have been cleaned up. If the house Carl wasn't lying. And indeed, it looks like a pretty nice and clean cellar that one could be proud of. Thank you, House Carl. Holy shit, what? Ah, okay. It's a bit of a maze in here. A very basic maze.
Our lights ever?
One more. Let's check the transition from dark to light. It's pretty well done, I guess.
Oh, I shall sink you a song. One, two, one, two.
Okay, now it's fully white, and yes, it slowly transitions into this
Go up to any night and
blue
shout,
sky
"The
color.
beast!" Who smells the soiled armor at
One, two,
once?
three, five, six, seven.
Alright, let's see what is on our to-do list. Restore Corvo Bianco. I have some more money to save before to do that. We could do this one, Moreau's Grave. Then we can get some mutations from the old Dr. Moreau. Let's go with that one. So that would be in the lake, I guess. We even have a stash. That's cool. Let's see where the lake is. Holy shit, that's quite far away. What the hell is this? Available quests, Blood and Wine. Location where you can begin quests tied to the Blood and Wine expansion. Yeah, I would think all quests here are Blood and Wine, right? This is Toussaint. It's a bit weird. Is it then the main quest or something? Let's see where that one is. No, the main quest is all the way over here. So what the hell is this stuff like this? I find really a bit annoying. It's also confusing. La Cage au Fou. Alright. And why is only that quest indicated with meet Reggie's Amer Lachaise Long Cemetery? Oh, it's also tiring. Why is this? Okay, La Cage au Fou to the bottom, to the top right, also has an exclamation mark, but that is not referring to this exclamation mark. That's just simply its own exclamation mark, because here is the location of that quest. But that still does not at all explain what the hell this is then. Available quests. Or that is maybe that you can walk there and then you can overhear somebody or whatever. I have no idea. But it comes over as a bit random, because if you get here, there are a lot of available quests. So why would there only be, and they all have a question mark. Why aren't more of these displayed on the map? Why only that one? Because that one is close by or something? I have no idea. It's just a bit stupid. Here's one. Yeah, maybe that is it. That somehow I had like this map mod that showed all the quest locations on the map, so not only when you were near them. Maybe that mod is not really functioning anymore. Maybe if I turn on the HUD, that it will
They're so heroic.
display. I don't think so, but let's try.
We had to summon a witch.
Nope. Fully the same. But it all doesn't matter that much. One question mark or more. Or less, doesn't matter. By the way, it's a very cool soundtrack, I find.
Swell, lad.
Alright, so we are going to get to Dr. Moreau's cemetery, but I will do so tomorrow after work. I will keep it, I think, in the same episode, number 4, because it's not that long yet. And I am looking forward. I really feel bummed out that I have to quit now, that the working week is starting again. Such a boring job, but whatever. At least I have a job. I hope you enjoyed until now. I will not have to do like a full goodbyes, like really ending the episode formally, because I will simply be editing the continuation right after I stop it here. So like 1 second after I stop it, immediately actually I will simply continue. So I am not really sure why I'm now babbling this long, because there is no need for. I will simply continue in a sec. For me it will be tomorrow, but for you in the video it will be in a sec. So we'll see you then, and keep on gaming. Yeah, it's really hard for me to stop a video or recording without doing the keep on gaming greets. So I slipped it in there, and I will do so again. See you later. Keep on gaming.
Here is the hero we can afford. Whichever.
Hey guys, welcome back. Part 5, I guess, in the playthrough. Not quite sure whether it's 4 or 5. I do think it's 5. And we, in the last episode, did the first tier of house upgrade, or our estate upgrade. And I only have like 6,000 coins left, so I will leave the further upgrades for later on. And we can now go about and do some side quests. Let's see which one we can do. Wait, we have to get to here. So we could, this is the main quest, we will leave that for now. We can go for Moreau's grave, but that's actually quite far away from where we are now. It's some kind of lake or cemetery it was, I guess. Wait, let's first activate it. That's this one. Oh, wrong button. And that is, yeah, all the way over here on the other side of the palace, which is a bit far away. I am actually curious about what this question mark is. So we could go there. So Moreau, I will leave it be. I thought it was maybe some kind of master armorer, but actually what Moreau does is he can do transmutations or something, or mutations on witchers. But yeah, which is pretty cool. Maybe it's actually, it is actually cool. Maybe he can give us some extra powers. So yeah, we could go with that actually straight ahead. But first, this is restore core for Bianco. Now we already did the first tier of upgrades, but no money for the next ones. Visit Guillaume. I could just see which quests are pretty close by. Investigate the Isle. Let's see where this one is. Yeah, that's a bit closer by actually. Ah, that is actually the question mark, I guess. So why does that one have a question mark? I don't understand. And the others do not. So this, which one was it? Visit Guillaume in the medic stand. Yeah, we could go with that one, I guess. And if you activate one, I think if you then did, there can only be one. There can be only one. If you go here and you go back, it's on top of the order. So it changes the order whether or not you activate them. But I think that this one is a good option. Then the Gwent tournament. I do like Gwent, but I'm not really gonna do it too much in this playthrough, I guess. It's more, I don't know if it's too fun to watch, but I will play a couple of games, but not a full tournament right now. Meet the merchants at the camp. While wandering around Toussaint, Gerald did not neglect his vocation and the true core of his existence, namely pursuing and slaying monsters. Having found a notice on a notice board posted by a merchant guild beset by some beast, the Witcher decided to go to the appointed spot to learn about the details of the matter. Now that's 46, that's way too high. Knight for hire, complete the contracts you took on from Camerlengo, which are actually 15 contracts. Or go to the place where the auction will be held. We have to secure some kind of place security at some kind of auction house. Let's see where this one is. It still, of course, is one level above our current one. So it's not possible, but that one's over there. I am going to go with this one. That's the medic stand. That was this one. And that means we will have to travel south. Actually, exactly in the direction where we are now. So let's do that.
Oh. Women and chaps. The more you beat them, the better they are.
What did he say? Women and chaps, the more you feed them, the better they are. Yeah, if you are a feeder, probably.
What do you get for all that work? A cook in Quebec wants so on in years.
It's pretty cool, all those people who are working our estate. There are a lot of people, actually. Check it out. But that guy is slacking over here. Come on, get to work.
Is more a burden than that steel of yours.
Get to work, mister. That's our farm dog. We will call him Bobby. Because we like Tintin so much, we will call our farm dog the same
You smell that? Those are the
as
best
Tintin's dog. But this dude is also slacking like a mofo.
So, how do you like it here?
But I will leave him be and I will give him some fire.
How and why?
No, I didn't try to hit you, man. Take it easy.
Good day.
Good he didn't aggro on us while I put his feet on fire. Alright, let's see if we're getting in the general vicinity. No, again, I'm such an asshole. I'm so bad at... We have to get around there. So bad at keeping direction. Right, here we go. What's this? Some barrels. Let's see what's in them. Nothing. Couldn't interact with them. And actually, I wonder what that weird mountain is over there. Like those two protruding rocks. And what the hell is that over there? Pretty big estate. Top of the mountain. Maybe that was the mill that everything started with? No. Was that where we started the DLC? We started the DLC with that big Goliath monster or something, but it was in that direction because there's the tavern. But I don't think it was that big estate all the way over there. Maybe it's just the environment, that it's not even a part of a quest or anything. But just to give some sense of a big viewing distance with buildings all the way at the distance. Far ahead. Far away. Let's see where we have to get to. Ah, we're going in the good direction. Just like that little tower all the way at this in the distance over there. And the little castle on the hill over there. Although I must say that that big estate, that did look more like a building you could enter. It has like more detailed meshes and textures compared to the other ones. The other ones are really part of the skybox almost, or how do you call it? Like the lower detail vistas. Whatever. Let's get to where we can go.
Race no fuss, water no wine.
Race no fuss, water no wine. Let's get to where we can get a quest, which is in the medic stand. Is this a medic? He does have something white on.
Witches, I have a matter of prime urgency and import. I must speak to you.
Monster Slayer.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly, mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
I'm just thinking now, I started this episode saying that this is like part 5 or something. But I think that in the previous part, which I haven't edited or uploaded yet, I ended it with the mentioning that I will continue the playthrough in that same episode. So probably there wasn't even any separate welcome in this episode or marking it as a number 5 necessary. Depending on how long that previous episode was, I will either paste this one directly to it, or I will just keep this one standalone. If the previous episode was long enough to be also standalone itself.
Tell me more about Vivian.
Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting. Her father, a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her.
I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize. And more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian. Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher.
Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Come with me. The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
Hit the red targets!
Probably I will have to... Yeah, I will have to enable the crosshair. I won't be making this anymore, unfortunately. Whee. Ha! Out of time, but...
Once more?
One more time.
Gladly give it another try.
So.
Once more?
Enough is enough, dude.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Alright.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea. Come with me.
Here, that quest updated stuff.
The tourney's race differs from others, you might...
That is why I put off the HUD. I find it so unimmersive. So, there you go, HUD and crosshair.
Take part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How is it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena. runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
Alright.
Punishment for our sins!
Cool horse armor. Man, they did put a lot of detail in this game. Holy shit, what are those? Little towers.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Mounted combat. Holding down an attack button will trigger a slow motion mode which makes it easier for you to strike your target. Geralt will decide for himself which side to attack from based on your enemy's location. Mounted marksmanship. Holding down the aim button will trigger a slow motion mode. While this mode is active, Roach will maintain her speed, so you do not need to hold down the gallop button. Alright, yeah, okay, so I do have to put the HUD on again for the shooting. Sorry, I know this is annoying, but it is what it is. Alright, come on, Roach. God damn it! I missed it. Oh, forgot the gallop button. Ah. I do think I got that one. Alright, and there we will shoot. God damn it. Ah. All right.
Will you give it another go?
Pretty
I
fun
can set up more dummies.
stage.
No harm in going again. Practice makes perfect, even for witchers.
All right, I want to hit them all four.
Giddy up.
Come on, Roach. Here we go. One down. Two down. Shit, did I miss the first? I do think I hit it. But I also think that... Oh no, here's the second one. Alright, that one was quicker.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
Had enough, dude.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Where to now?
Combat training.
Be nice to swing, do some footwork, work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand. Come with me.
You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
Alright. Win-win situation. Right, where the hell are we getting to? Ah,
Stand
over
at the
here.
center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
Alright.
You need not ask me twice. Vorne Dutchie! Vorne to Kessa! Walk alive!
Ha! See you later, dude. He has pretty good shielding abilities, but they're no match for a Witcher.
This is it!
Although it's a bit annoying that Geralt rolls so far away. God damn it. I don't have my powers.
Good. Walk alive!
God damn it. Alright, I will focus on him. Man, I'm really rolling too far from him. And trying to get to his back. Let's see if I can simply dodge him like so. Yes, I can. What I could also
Do you wish
do,
to practice fighting a moment longer?
yes, I will try to parry him. It's actually way
Need some
easier.
more practice. Usually fight monsters, not knights.
Duchess is usually very kind, until suddenly she is very unkind. You need not ask me twice.
What? Lost your nerve?
Walk alive!
Here, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So, that was
I expected you to do well.
a lot easier.
Not well.
Practiced enough.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Yeah.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Okay.
Usually very kind, until suddenly she is very unkind. By my throat, it is the Witcher who saved us from woe.
Cool uniforms. Those helmets are really cool. They're really like what I imagine a medieval knight helmet would look like.
Witcher act always with reason.
They're
It is right and fitting.
moving about almost like
Curse
dancing.
summoned, and you pay.
Dare I say it? A bit gay. For manly men's like knights. They really move about with their big beer bellies, a bit overly feminine. Anyways, I start to enjoy this world more and more. It's really fun.
During the tourney, one knight got stuck in his armor, so bent out of shape.
Alright, we had to get to some kind of tent. All the way over there, god damn it. Alright, I will have to break it up for 1 second. I will immediately continue, or I will, yeah, in the video I will only be gone for a second. But I have to put something in the microwave, so I will be gone for like half an hour or so. See you in a sec. Alright, back in game. We were doing a tournament. Let's see where we have to go. Oh, that was it. Just same direction we are in now. Only a bit that way. Sorry, ma'am. My bad.
Do you like it here?
By the way, this is here. This is
must be a
cool lighting.
barbaric land.
Alright, we are, I guess, about to get to the starting point. Cool, those flowers. Actually the same flowers that are in the fields. Those red ones. And those roses, pink ones. I guess we are getting to the starting point of the race. The tournament. She looks a bit drunk. Getting run over by a horse. Let's talk to her. Hello. Alright. Anyway, are we... Okay, we have to... God damn it, again I went too far. It's so annoying, I do that so often. By the way, I increased the grass distance. Okay, it does show up the grass in the distance.
A smashing place we have. Wine by the bell.
Right, where the hell is it? Okay. We have to get... What the hell is this? Ah, this is for the papers. We had to get our papers correct. First let's check this notice board. And fiber. Oh, we cannot interact with this one. But I do think, hopefully, with this one. Note from the tourney scribe. The International Knights Tourney under the patronage of Lady Vivienne de Tabriz, 1275. Participants registered and qualified to take part in the contest. Gregor de Gorgon, winner of last year's tourney. He shall not participate in the general competition, but shall fight in the final bout against the knight who earns the most points. All signs seem to indicate Gregor will defend his title. And sees Prince of Lyria and Rivia joining us for the 3rd time in a row. Horm Akkerspark, Prince of Magd, rumored to be of the Emperor Emir's blood, here for his 4th tourney. Baron Palmerin de Landfall, his 6th time in the tourney. Dunamir of Troy, a Redanian knight, his 1st time in the tourney. Rainfarn of Ether, for the 7th time in the tourney, victor of the 1269 edition. Guy de Bois-Fresnay of Matina, a 2nd cousin of Reynard de Bois-Fresnay. one of her grace's knights errant. Third time in the tourney, Delwyn of Creggio, a young knight in the tourney for the first time, Taya of Dorndal, a knight of the Order of the Flaming Rose, first time in the tourney, Linus of Mettina, third time in the tourney, Guillaume de L'Enfant, Baron Palmerin's nephew, first time in the tourney. Later addendum. Due to injury, Guillaume has transferred his place in the tourney to another knight. And that would be us. What the hell is this? Noble Alondra. Did we already read this one? The noble Alondra is widely believed to be a mythical figure, yet thanks to a painstaking analysis of the source materials, I have been able to establish beyond all doubt that the myth has roots in true events in which Alondra, a real woman of flesh and blood, took part. What then do we know about the noble Alondra? Dressed as a man and calling herself by a false name, she served as a squire. Just before being dubbed a knight, she revealed her true identity and was forced into exile. She lived in the desert and, as the mysterious Heron Knight, defended pilgrims. She fought at the Battle of Cervantes Pass, where she was badly wounded and taken to the field hospital, where she was recognized. We know the Duke, moved by her courage, dubbed her a knight, and she then became the heroine of many tales which described the righteousness of her character and generosity of her spirit. Alondra's disappearance remains shrouded in mystery. The most popular legend claims the knight was summoned by the Lady of the Lake and journeyed to the bottom of the lake to see her, where she remains to this day as the guardian of the subterranean domain. That's actually pretty cool. 1 second. I have to move some candy bars before my cat pushes them off the table. Anyway, that's referring to the lake. So maybe there's still something in the middle of the lake at the bottom. Maybe Alondra.
Flows in the veins of Toussaint.
Okay, let's talk to this dude.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally. We must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia.
What a surprise.
Or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
Ravix of Forhorn, but just for the tourney. First, let's see what he learned.
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river.
And who the hell is Ravix of Forhorn?
Ravix of Forhorn? How do you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the ducal archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right.
Alright, just still gonna stick with Geralt of Rivia. It's also the cooler color combination I
I'm
find.
Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course within a specified time. Any targets hit with bolts or dummies felt with blade will increase the time you have. Finally, the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against last year's champion. As each contest ends, its results will be posted on the board outside my tent. This way all will be apprised of who leads at any given moment.
Convenient. Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
The winner of each contest shall receive a trophy. Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith.
Ah, Cornelius.
Her illustrious Highness had it brought all the way from Nazaire.
Cornelius of Isengard, or whatever his name was. Sounds like a quality sword. Vows, what's that about?
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
Heron, I'll swear on my lady's love. I'll swear on her illustrious highness's garter. What the hell is a garter? Sorry. I will check it out. Because I'm curious. Maybe you have to swear on it. Garter. Meaning, I think it's something like a corset or something. A band worn around the leg to keep a stocking or sock up. Short for Order of the Garter. Alright, it's some kind of band around a woman's leg. Okay, and the heron? What the hell was that? God damn it. Why so complicated wordings? Heron. A large fish-eating wading bird with long legs, a long S-shaped neck and a long pointed bill. The heron is shrewd, intelligent, resourceful and also very determined. That's the symbolic meaning. Alright, I will go with my lady's love, why not? Just do the most moral sounding
I vow
thing.
on the love of my lady, whose name I choose not to divulge, to respect the chivalric virtues.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Thank you. It's a pretty cool outfit, I'd say. Fits really well with the Witcher medallion. Warble of a Smitten Knight. I'm pretty sure we need to get to the tent.
Can I shoot your crossbow?
Only I find it a bit weird that we do not have a helmet. That would be extra cool.
Fried Edriger clams, duck's nipples, get them while they're hot, spiral pig's ears, French tongues.
Right, the tent is near.
That's
Go to the shooting range. Okay.
Yes, of course.
Is this? Yeah, this is the shooting range. But I'd like to see our tent. There is the shooting range. We even have a hairdresser. We could go there afterwards. Maybe there are some cool new haircuts. I mean, I like his classical look, but maybe we could always check it out. Let's see what the spectators will see.
I'm my own master with a bottle in front of me. It's no disaster that something that's up to me.
Alright. Hello, hello.
I'm my own master with a bottle in front of me. It's no disaster that something that's up to me.
Right, exciting tournament.
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the 22?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Rainfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago, a nervous wreck, stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less, as if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt, I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a rout of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
Alright.
Never turn down a round of Gwent.
One game can never hurt. Only I'm not really sure. Yes, let's do the tutorial again. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals and the cards are their forces. You will go first, okay? To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use these wisely. Choose a card to redraw. This is a unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. This is the unit's combat row icon. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the cards can be played. Close combat, ranged combat, siege combat. Unit card special abilities. Some unit cards have special abilities. This Kedweni Siege Expert's special ability is called Moral Boost, which grants +1 strength to all units in the same row. Weather cards are a type of special cards. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. So you have Frost, which does close combat. You have Fog, which does ranged combat. And you have Rain, which screws up the siege combat. Alright. At the start of each game you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw, but let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. It's actually such a cool game because it's pretty straightforward and even easy. Or yeah, probably I will screw up anyways, but still. but also exciting. It's almost cool enough to have it as a standalone game, or even play it at home. It's really, if I would have friends. I'm kidding around. I have friends. I have a cat. All right. Here is the battlefield. This is your side. This is your opponent's side. During each turn, a player may place one card on the battlefield or a pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing X. Press A to select a card from your hand. Press A again to place it on the battlefield. Your turn. Sets the strength of siege combat cards to 1 for both. Nope. Okay, so I have Frost, I have Rain. These are my regular unit cards. And I think I am going to go with just some... it's also cool with those little quotes on the cards. I am going to go with just a powerful card like that one. But I'm also a bit curious about my leader cards. Voltus, King of Temeria. It is natural and beautiful that a man should love his sister. Right. Bit weird. But what is his special ability? Why doesn't it say? Oh, leader ability. Pick an impenetrable folk card from your deck and play it instantly. I don't have a folk card. So that's not really a helpful leadership ability, but whatever. Let's just go and put my siege on the table. Total strength. The number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of a round, the player with the highest total strength wins. Okay, but what are those red diamonds? Or stones, however you call them. During your turn, you can pass by holding down Y. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or to let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. Those red stones are probably the rounds, I guess. A round ends once both players have passed. The players then compare the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded and both player total strength is reset to 0. Alright, opponent's turn. That's a ranged card of 2. Why can he play... Can I zoom? Why could he play 3 cards? It's bullshit. Is that his ability leader card? Pick a biting frost card from your deck. No. Why could he play 3 cards? Alright, I have no idea. Stupid. Okay, I'm also going to go with 2 with the same strength. Let's see if they will be played both at the same time. Like, all his cards are also same strength, same rank. So let's see if we can do the same. No, it's just stupid. Alright. I will just go with some more ranged combats. Or what does this one do? Add +1 to all units in the row, excluding itself. Nope. Let's just go with some ranged. Alright, so he has 12, we have 10. So let's make our turn 15. +1 to morale, so now he has like 24, holy shit. Let's get some more ranged combat in there. I think it will be pretty hard to win this. Yeah. I cannot even win it anymore, I guess. Can I still win? I have... Yeah, I'm not even doing that bad. How can I have 20 points? I have 6, 5 is 11. +8 is 19. I also have that torrential rain thingy. Oh, but I still have 1 point of that siege card as well, so I have 20. I can still win. Just do some close quarter combats in there. Alright, I don't know why he passed. I don't care. The player who loses a round also loses a life gem. The game is over once a player has lost both life gems. Nice! Here we go again. Oh, but Northern Realms faction ability triggers. Ah, I think I got an extra card or something. Can I pick more cards from my deck? No, not really. Alright, that's a bit of a bummer. I only have 5 cards and only 3 of them are playable. So this could well be a lost game. I should have passed probably. But then I would have lost the round, of course. Let's just go with close combat. Alright, that is 6 points. In close combat he has. So I could use my freeze card over there. But first let's put another card on the floor. On the table. What the hell does that do, a decoy? No, I want to know what a decoy does. God damn it. Swap with a card on the battlefield to return it to your hand. Holy shit. He has a lot more cards than I do. God damn it. This is a lost round, I guess. Let's put some freezing on him. Ah, actually it's also doing the... Oh, I'm also freezing myself. God damn it. That's pretty suicidal. Okay, passing. God damn it. Why can't I get more cards from my deck? 15? The hell's up with that? Cyrilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon. No, when fairy tales cease to be tales, when people start believing in them. Hero, not affected by any special cards or abilities. 15 points. That's Cyrilla. Holy shit. Okay, I can only forfeit. Man, I thought it was going well in the beginning. Can't I take my cards from here? No. Alright, forfeiting. God damn it. Oh shit, I missed the pro tips. Acquire a more powerful card by completing certain quests or purchasing them from vendors. God damn it, what were the pro tips?
I almost regret beating you. But we've passed the time nicely. Lady Vivian should appear forthwith. You shall shoot first.
I salute you! The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize! You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them!
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rithia, give us a bow. The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red. May the better man win.
Right. But what I actually don't really like, the warble of a smitten knight. I didn't know we already started.
Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair cheek, Geralt's half strewn.
God damn it! I thought we weren't started yet.
Horm Akispark wins. Yet are those tears in his eyes? Perhaps his heart yearns for a lover's soft sighs. Sir Geralt of Rithia did not give his best. He failed, missed his marks, and did not pass the test.
Can't I freaking...
Blast that kind of luck. In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
Oh. In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Okay, screw this shit.
Give me a minute. Need to catch my breath.
What are all these freaking graphical bugs? I see heads around. Anyway. Man, there's so much that is annoying right now. I miss those pro tips, which I really find annoying. For Gwent, I press it away. Here, Gwent. Pro tips, please. Yes, nice. There's no shame in passing and letting your opponent win a round. Sometimes it's better to save your cards for later. Each deck also features its own heroes. Heroes are high value cards immune to the effects of special cards. These powerful cards can turn the tide of a battle. Okay, it's actually a really cool game, I find. Seriously. Alright, so we got the pro tips out of the way. I'm glad about that. That was bugging me. And I am gonna reload this because I really started shooting way too late. And I want to win them all. Oh yeah, I forgot about dice. You can change the color of the gear. Where the hell do we need to go? So unclear. I guess here or something.
Ooh.
No.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Jesus Christ. Sometimes it's a bit tiring. Oh. Here. Is this a shooting range? No. God damn it, Geralt. That's the arena.
A smashing place we have.
Alright, screw it. I'm checking the map. Alright. It's indeed where I already was, I guess.
Some madman's be drumming about the dogs. His well-looted merchants.
But where the hell? It's to the right. It's over here. Huh? What the holy hell? Where? Oh fuck, this is a checkpoint probably. Autosave. This is probably after the shooting. Talk to Guillaume. Yes. No. Screw this. Why is it all so tiring? Here. Let's take this one. Ah, the character statistics screen. There you can see your outfit. I forgot about that one. That's actually pretty cool because the inventory, you cannot really move Geralt around and see the backside and stuff. So let's go to the statistics screen, character statistics or something. Where the hell is it? Here is statistics. No. Not here. Not here. Oh. Ah, player stats. Would that be it? Yes, that's it. Cool. Damage per second. A lot of numbers and I have no idea what they all mean because I have no reference. No idea what shoot is supposed to be high and what is supposed to be low. The only thing I do have a reference on is total playtime, 8 hours 26 minutes. And we are only like in the very beginning of the game, I guess. So this will again be a pretty long playthrough. But I don't mind at all. As long as it's a good thorough playthrough. I value that much more than quickly running from A to Z. Alright, let's focus. And get the hell through these dialogues.
But who makes...
Ah, I will play him for Gwent once more.
Never turn down a round of Gwent.
Oh shit. I shouldn't have started the tutorial. Okay, here we go. Same cards, I guess. So I will start low. Right. He also starts low, ranged. Let's put some swords in here. Six. Now I cannot use my special card because I'm also in the close range row, so it will affect my units just as well, just as it does his. Let's go with, we are 8-6. Let's fire some stuff. Siege equipment. He probably will play the raining card. Ah, a pass even. Let's pass. Ah, that was stupid. How could I pass when I was behind? Oh, I'm such an idiot, people. Sometimes I'm really tiring myself. Of course. And I cannot back down because I already passed once. Then I will lose the game. Can I even win it still? I have 8, 16. Yeah, I can. But he has 7 other cards. So I will do it just for fun. But it's just no use whatsoever. Oh, he passed. Okay, fine. But now I can win. But that means he will win the next round. So it's futile as well. Still futile. So that's 8, 13. And I'm not even doing this right. I could have put less numbers on the deck, I guess. I could have put 14. I could have made it. And now I will make it 19. I'm such an idiot. Ah, I did get an additional card. That's nice. But he also still has big cards. Why can he play 2 cards? It's so unfair. I am going to freeze those dudes. That was pretty effective. Oh, goddamn. What an asshole. I think it will start raining now. Yes, so predictable. So predictable. Screw this. Stupid game. Alright, let's shoot some targets. Very nice, you won. There's no shame in passing, blah blah. Sometimes better to save your cards for later. Each deck also features its own heroes. Heroes are high value cards immune to the effects of special cards. These powerful cards can turn the tide of battle. Continue, yes. Acquire more powerful cards by completing certain quests or purchasing them from vendors, okay. Geralt. I totally gave away that first round. It was just stupid. But I do think he had better cards anyways. He has that 15-point hero card.
Fair knight, you have...
Alright, screw you, dude. Can I finally draw? Hello?
Stench.
Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teeth, Geralt's half strewn twixt joyous victory and bitter defeat.
Yoo-hoo! I think I won.
Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
Ooh, we get a present.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady.
Nice. Medallion humps when you're near. What are the other prices? God damn it, these are both options I want to choose. Okay, the other prices. Yeah, let's do the medallion.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Cool, dude. Honor in defeat.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go now.
Right.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
So funny. I'm pretty sure we will hear an owl. But first, I'm curious about our new crossbow. Let's see how strong it is. It's 2226 plus 300 attack power. Wait, let's just compare it. Plus 140, 10 to 12. Whoa, it's way better. So let's put it there, and let's also... Why can't I... Oh, player stats. Let's see it. Oh, he has it equipped now. But let's unequip it. Is that possible? Alright. And now let's see it. Yeah, it's cool with the crest. Geralt of Rivia. Proud of you, Geralt. Oh, sorry. Alright, I have to quickly pick something up. 1 sec. Just a soda. 1 sec. Alright, back in game. Let's search that tent with some Witcher stunts.
Fair Vivian, thou hast dove's eyes within thy locks. Thy lips are like a thread of scarlet. Thy 2 breasts are like...
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Before triggering a cutscene, let's just quickly see what the tent looks like. It's a pretty cool tent. Actually, this really reminds me of The Witcher, the first Witcher, or the second one, which also had tents. I don't think you really could get into them. And now in The Witcher 3, you finally... This is the first time I'm really in one of those big tents I can remember. That I can remember. Yeah, beautiful. Such a cool game. And still holding on pretty decently as regards to graphics. Being still already a pretty old game. Alright, here we go. Further with our investigation. Let's do the dress for last. Let's first do this little...
Jar of concealing ointment. Powerful magic at work here.
Jar of concealing ointments. I remember there's a bathtub like that in the first The Witcher, or the primary campaign in this one. Witcher 3. There was like a murder, I think, in some kind of bathhouse with a lot of women, I think, murdered in a bathtub.
Clothing's all dark green and yellow.
Pretty gruesome.
Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme.
Alright, what's this?
Hairs and salts. Used to make compresses.
A compress?
Someone approaches. Quickly!
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Why?
Sirs, what seeks you in my latest tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here.
I actually missed that last...
Why were you in there?
Tourney business. Nothing of import.
I missed that last clue. There was another clue still, but I will just leave that be. But that's, again, for my obsessive compulsive disorder, a bit annoying. Okay, we will have to race. And again, let's save the game, because probably I will fail once. And don't forget to shoot or swing at those targets along the way.
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Longfall, Linus of Metida, Renfarn of Atra, Horm Akaspark of Mecht, Domir of Troy, Guy de Boisfren, in service to the Duchess, Delwyn of Craigyow, Count Tai of Dondal, and Say of Lyria and Rivia a prince, Geralt of Rivia, for Gregoire of Montgorgon, let out a roaring cheer, the faint power of silence, Tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face a Gregoire in a challenge severe. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede?
Well
Does
done.
someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
Yes.
Yes, I do, if you please.
Ere the sands from the glass retire?
Any chance you could say it normally?
None at all. Ere the the sands from the clouds retire, and hearty toil your steed does tire. Beneath all the gates you must guide your horse, and each of 5 targets strike with bolts. Each dummy felt adds more sand to the glass, and each true-shot bolt repeats the task.
Yep, all clear now.
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rifia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
The tourney's protector, the mate Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, a lark, what a tale!
Alright, Roach.
From Rithia come, fast as the wind, bright as the sun.
Giddy up.
Come on, Roach.
First,
Right, here we go.
he's up. With a thunderous roar, who pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Right. God damn it! Right, that was one, I guess. Not really sure where the other one is. Where the next one is. Alright. It was 2 swings. Ah, the second crossbow thingy. And the third swing thingy. And the third crossbow thingy. And the 4th swing thingy. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. I have no idea where to go, actually. God damn it. I'm going to the left. Okay, still okay. Here's the next one. Alright, here we go. It's a pretty long course. Ah. Alright. Still on track. I hope. And let's shoot this one. Oh. And let's hit this one. God damn it! Geralt, come on. Asshole. Come here. Woo.
So close! Will he last? Endure and keep pace?
Are we there? I have no idea whether I won or what I did. I do know I
With
missed
such
quite a lot.
Style, such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each fair night. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light. The finest of wine and food shall be served. If you've blood in your veins, come collect what's deserved.
I congratulate you. Here, your prize. A saddle adorned with your crest.
Okay, I guess we won.
By the way, my mate saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Did you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less. Ah, I no longer regret I was not able to participate. Almost.
We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together.
Lead the way.
Alright. They really create the feeling of like a multiple day tournament.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink.
Why not?
To Vivian. May you find the means to aid her.
To Vivian.
Ah, when I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Alright, we will have to brawl.
Brothel then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Alright, why not?
Since you insist.
I do have to finish up,
You
but
shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once I'm done with you.
he is...
May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
Did that do anything? God damn it! I think I got him there. This is actually pretty cool. I think I got him there as well. I'm not sure whether he got me or I got him. This is really cool. Man, this is a fun game. God damn it. Why are we missing both? My bad. I think I got him there. Man, I'm really hitting through him. And he's hitting through me. God damn it. Damn, did he got me? Again, no idea who is hitting who.
now, you piece of filth?
Ha! Didn't expect
This
that.
is unknown except to them. The gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it, you still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that, minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
Man, this game keeps on throwing cool stuff at us, or at me at least. I find it cool. The writing is great, the details are great, the atmosphere is great. It almost feels like you are in this fantasy world.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Bourgogne, victor of last year's tourney.
Still in full armor.
Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
Alright, we are to meet up in our tent and follow her as well. Let's see what we have to do. We have to confront Vivienne. I will do that, but we will do so in, unfortunately, the next episode. I would really like to continue, but it is midnight on a Monday, and that means it's shut-eye time, unfortunately. Check out the details, it's so cool. So unfortunately I can only continue tomorrow in episode number 5 that will become. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed it a lot, albeit for my taste way too short. I'm already looking forward to the weekend with many hours free to really dive into this game further. But I will also continue each night after work. So I certainly enjoyed. Hope you did. For the meantime, guys, do not forget, as always, keep on gaming. See you later.